Happy Homebrew Wednesday, right? Wednesday, but it's Friday, and I missed a few weeks, and I've missed all of you. Today, actually between yesterday and today, I got 2 beer mails. I love beer mails. So, firstly, I got a couple beer mails from Elder P. I've got, these are both Kvike. Am I saying that right? Whatever. Hornindal, Kvike, fermented, IPA style beers. One is pretty standard IPA. The other one ended up being a session, pretty much a session strength IPA, because there was a little, I think the issue was he didn't let the yeast pack warm up and then pitched it. So the yeast was straight out of the fridge, didn't warm up enough, kind of pitched it cold, so it kind of shocked the yeast a little bit when it got into the, warmer wort. It was chilled, but yeah. Anyway, so I got a couple beers from Elder. I'm thirsty. Let me pour one real quick. Should have done the pour first, a la Wally Feck, but I didn't. So, what I'm pouring is cluster. Can I say that? Anyway, this is a family show, folks. I don't like to swear too much, but this is the Cluster F Bomb Lager. It is all cluster hops. It's an American light lager. There's nothing to that beer. Look at that. Nothing to hide behind. Came out awesome. Super refreshing. 4.5%. Perfect summertime beer, sitting on the patio, sitting on the pool deck, out on the boat, canoe, mowing the grass. Anyway, it's got a lot more going on than an American light lager, I'll tell you that. But it is dead simple. There's really nothing to it. The one thing that's kind of the standout is that it's got a real nice, I guess, mouthfeel and body to it. And it's got a little more of a malt, like a smooth malt character, because I added oats to it. But you can see it's pretty haze free. Hashtag no haze nation. So yeah, a couple beers from Elder, and then I also got a beer mail from Mike J. Mike J hooked it up. This was like an 8-pack, I think. 2, 4, 6, 8, something like that. Anyway, I got a couple of commercial beers. These are from Lancaster Brewing Company. Hop Hog IPA. Strawberry wheat. I got some clever stuff. It's a lot of berry. And this one says, get some hoppiness. I was looking for a date on that one. I don't really see one. Oh yeah, it's in there. It's something. 19. That one too. Milk Stout from the same brewery. And then another commercial. It's the Weyerbacher Quad. You can't go wrong with Weyerbacher. In my experience, pretty much everything is stellar. Their big beers are awesome. Sunday morning stout, all that good jazz. Oh, before we get in, well, yeah, let's continue that. All right. So he sent a Belgian wit beer, 2 black ales. One has been bottle conditioned, and the other is keg conditioned. A Kolsch, one that disappeared on me. Must be in the fridge already. The Red-ish ale. I like that. 5.2%. So, all sound great. Looking forward to every one of those. And I'm gonna try to get better with doing some beer reviews. I'm just so pressed for time anymore. So earlier in the week, or was it last week? It was last weekend. It was all the way back last week, folks. I'm sorry. My neighbor came by, and he brought back some beers from Belgium to share. So I've got a couple of these. This is the Wipers Times, and it is a kind of a commemorative World War II brew. I don't know all the details. I've got to look it up online, so I'm thinking about looking that up when I go get to drinking it, but I can't really read too much. Let's see, bottle fermented, blah, 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 blah. This has water, barley malt, wheat, oats, corn, sugar, herbs, hops, and yeast. So, no Reinheitsgebot there. In addition, I've got another special one from Belgium. Oh, by the way, that's the brewery is Kazematten. I don't know how to pronounce that either, but that's my loose interpretation. And this is the St. Bernardus Brewery. They do, or St. Bernardus Monastery, if you will. This is a Trappist beer, I believe. They don't have the Trappist mark, so it's not a Trappist official. But it is a Belgian triple, and this is the Watau triple. They don't do this one every time. This is different than their standard triple that you can get kind of on a regular commercial scale, like you can buy it here in the States. I've already had one of those. It's awesome. It's like a triple meets a Belgian wit. They've added a little bit of coriander and some orange peel and stuff to it. It's fantastic. Then also got a few of these. Look at that. Yeah. Good old Westy 12. So West Lutheran. Pretty stoked. He's like, here, take a few. Take some. Share them with your friends. Enjoy. I can't drink them all. Well, I can, but I won't. So, super kind for him to share those. So I've got a couple of those Wipers. I've got a few of those Wataus, and I got a 6-pack of Westy 12s. Tomorrow, or last Saturday, depending on when I upload this video, is the Big Brew Day. And I am going to be participating in the Big Brew Day with my brew club at the local brewery here that's only a few blocks away from my house. And even if the weather is crappy, we're going to be brewing either way. I'm actually going to, it sounds like we'll be brewing inside the brewery, kind of over towards the loading dock area or someplace because of the propane and whatnot. But it should be a really fun time. They're going to supply water and cleaning areas so we can do a little cleanup there. And I'm gonna take my standard rig over there, just do a little propane burning, do it up, kind of like how I normally do it. The kind of the head scratcher for me is the chilling part, but even if I don't have hookups for my plate chiller, maybe there's somebody there that's got an immersion chiller that I can borrow or something. So we're gonna make it work one way or another. I'm gonna bring my pump. I'm gonna bring my stuff so I can kind of move water around. Should be good. Should be a good time. So they're gonna let us like kind of tap into their brewing water. So there's that. And I'm gonna close this out. I was hoping to be a little bit shorter in the intro, but I wasn't. So I'm sorry, not sorry. And I'm gonna throw in some brewing footage here at the end because I got a brew day on. I did the beers that are over here. And those guys are already, this is already fermented down 10 14. I don't think it's going to get any lower. And it's been dry hopped, and it is awesome. It is awesome, awesome, awesome. Cam shafted. And it's Citra, Azaka. Was it Citra? I think it was Citra. Citra, Azaka, Mosaic, and Machueca. So, cheater hops. See you guys on the next one. Be cool. And don't forget to home brew up. Yeah. I was doing some kegging over here. I've got second keg to fill. So grab a beer because this is going to be a long one. I've got brew day footage from this beer, so we're going to go through that, and also from this beer. And this is I just checked Gravity. This was a week ago. This is Rick Magin's. This Big Twin Brewing. His Super ESB. I've brewed it a few times, but this is the first time in Georgia. Color is spot on. The aroma is right there, and the flavor is awesome. But it finished a couple of Gravity points higher, quite a few than I expected or was kind of shooting for. I was hoping for like a 10-10 to 10-12. This was, right now it's at 10-21. So I'm just gonna let it sit for another week. It started at 10:58. So, I mean, I'm okay with it. It drinks really nice. It's not real bitter. I expected it to be more bitter, but it is what it is. I'm gonna get back to racking. I'm gonna let you guys check out the footage, and hope everybody's doing well. We've got some cool stuff coming up on the channel. I just gotta get around to filming it, and then the editing. The editing is the hard part. That's when I just don't know where I find time for that. But we'll make it work. Enjoy the vid. Cheers, everybody. Homebrew up. Hey, it's a brew day. It's kind of been a wet, rainy brew day, so had a little delay, but I've got a little new thing I'm trying to. I actually didn't break it. I broke it intentionally. I took the top off of this cooler so that it'd be easier to work with and clean and stuff. Took the wheels off of it. Well, oh, can't see that. Anyway, took the wheels off of it. Some modifications, and we got the current mash going here. This is going to be an IPA with a little color. I don't think I'm not necessarily going for haze if it comes great. If not great, it's just going to be a beer, hoppy beer, and some Mosaic, Azaka, Citra, Machueca, and maybe something else if I can find something that tickles my fancy. So anyway, I gotta check the temperature here on this mash. Not too bad of a day out. A little on the muggy side with all the rain, but yeah. And my mash is a little bit on the high side, so I'm gonna add some cool water to this, bring it down, and let it mash for a little while, about an hour. So late start to the brew day, but we're gonna get through it. Cheers, see you in a bit. I just weighed out the hops here. This is the bittering charge. And then this is Whirlpool. This is out of order. This is the 5-minute edition. And then these are dry hops down here. So that should do it. This is all going in at Whirlpool. We're collecting the first runnings. I haven't checked the gravity on it, but it's looking good. Nice color. Just I'm actually putting a little crystal in this. I got a bunch of malts that I'm trying to burn up, so figured why not. Hey, so what's going on? Still haven't dropped any hops. Look at that. I got a little bit of hops there. This thing's gonna have 17 and a half ounces of hops, and it's probably gonna be about a 12-gallon batch. But I wanted to talk to you about this cold beverage that I decided to just crack open. It's from Mr. Wally Feck, and this is his grisette. And I really wasn't sure what a grisette was, so I had to look it up. And beer makes you smarter. So yeah, now I know. It is it's kind of I forgot what they said, what century it was, but it's an old world Belgian kind of farmhouse-esque saison, typically brewed with wheat, malted wheat. Around 4% is the typical ABV. This one is 5.5, so Wally went Wally style on it, but it's just gorgeous. Look at that. The clarity is spectacular. Camera's not doing it justice, but I like it. He said he's got laurel and experimental grapefruit hops in it. It's such an easy drinker. It's got this like little bit of phenolic Belgian twang thing going, but not like funky and not too farmhousey. So anyway, brew yourself a grisette, kids. I think I'm gonna put it on my to-do list. In 2020, I'll probably get to it. Second self, boom, shout out. All right. Look at this kettle. That sucker. That's damn full. Got 15 plus gallons in the kettle. I'm over my target pre-boil gravity, and it hasn't started boiling yet. And because of the late start and me taking my sweet time, it's just at 9 p.m. Sweet. All right, I'm gonna get back to my Slayer Sepultura this time. Yeah, y'all be good. Yeah, see you in a few for a hop drop. Yeah. All right, we got our first hop drop. Finally got some boil action going. So this is Columbus, 60 minutes. Boom. That's 1.5 ounces for about 40 IBUs. 5 minutes remaining. Now's when we turn up the heat. Turn up the fire. I don't know what I'm saying. That's what happens when you talk to yourself for too long. God, that smells good. Citra, Azaka, Mosaic, Machueca. Yes. Uh-oh. Oh, neighbor came by. Had to sacrifice a KBS. All right, here we go. This is the Whirlpool edition. This is 12 ounces. This is a 10-gallon batch, so I guess it'd be what? Like a 6-ounce edition for Whirlpool. So still pretty substantial. Heck yeah. Boom. It's got nowhere to go. Alrighty. See you in 30. That's a beautiful sight. Hey, what's up? It's Big Brew Day. The brewery's a mess, so I'd have to clean this whole place and straighten it all up. So let's go to another venue and brew over there. Before we head over, I'm going to go ahead and weigh out some stuff. I got my brewing salts here. Excuse me. I'm going to weigh that out. I'm going to get my grains weighed out. Today I'm doing the Super ESB. It's a brewery. It's a recipe by Big Twin Brewing, Texas. Rick Magine was in the 2014 SJ Pour Challenge, and I think he took third in the U.S., maybe second. That beer was super good, and I've brewed it multiple times. Super simple grain bill. It's basically 2 malts and a single hop and English yeast. So anyway, I'm going to get my stuff together and we'll head over to the brewery. All right. So here we are in the brewery. This is Line Creek. It's like literally about 3 blocks from my house. And we got the club over here set up. So let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm number 5. I'm the late one here, but it's pretty awesome. I ran water off already for strike, and it's at 135 already, so it comes out that temperature. I just got to take it up a little bit and get it up to strike temp. So see you in a bit. I recruited Mike to help me dough in here. Say hey, Mike.
How's it going?
So we've got the temperature up, we're doughed in, and I'm going to check the mash temperature here and come back at you in an hour.
Yeah. Probably like our 2 specialties at the moment.
Hey y'all.
Hey y'all.
Hey y'all, we're brewing. Well, I'm the only one brewing. Nope. 2 of us are still brewing. Steve's still brewing. This is collected. First runnings look good, or first collections look good. Yeah. Gotta say, it's pretty awesome to be able to just clean right here, spray stuff out on the floor drains, amongst all this sexy stainless fermentation. Here's my mash tun, all cleaned up. A little smaller. Let's check that boil. Just got there. Had to tame it down a little bit. After she starts to get under control, we'll drop some hops. All Willamette. First drop is 2 ounces. Got that boil settled down now. Settle down now. Bloop. Now I can start a timer. Here's one of the brew structures. This is John's. He's got a little Herms coil in here. He'll do strike water and stuff, sparge water there. He's got a coil kettle there. Pump, counterflow. Pretty cool setup. Couple different points to hang stuff. Handy dandy. This is Joe's brew sculpture.
Yeah. Why don't we just
Pretty
do
sweet.
socials? There's a technical meeting with Steve Matthews and Joe Lane.
Oh, thanks.
I don't know.
The other setups are gone. Tall Pepper's setup. He's doing a big American wheat batch. Nice structure, baby. All right. We'll get it. Perfect.
Well, let's do it.
That'll do perfect.
All right.
John's got me hooked up. That'll be the wastewater.
Get it back at some point.
Ding dong.
I don't use that.
15-minute edition. That'll be my wastewater. I'll throw that down the floor drain and chill it out. Time for the final drop. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. All the limit, all the time. All wrapped up on the back of the vehicle. Look at that. Rolled it on out here with the pallet jack. Ready to roll on home. Good day. Hit the numbers. Target gravity was 1056. I hit 1058. So a little better efficiency than expected. Volume's up, so probably about 90% efficiency. Anyway, that's a wrap. Just taking this pallet jack back, and we're done. Thanks to Lime Creek for hosting the event. The rest of the Brew Club making it happen. We're gonna wrap it up and get out of here. Cheers.